And now, all we have to do is replace everything we know with numbers. The sum, d1 plus d2, was 200 meters. The velocity of the first car, v1, was 10 meters per second. And then, the duration of driving for both cars was 5 seconds. So t equals 5 seconds. And thus, you will have v2 equals 200 minus 10 times 5, and all that divided by 5. That will give you v2 equals 30 meters per second. There you go. We now know that the velocity of the second car is 30 meters per second. However, why did I first express v2 in terms of general variables? Why didn't I put the numbers in right away? That's because now I have a general equation. My v2 is expressed in terms of general variables. And that is very good, because suppose that I change my problem statement and I say that the first car has a velocity of 15 meters per second, then both cars drive for 10 seconds, and the sum of their distances is 500 meters. Additionally, both velocities are constant. What would v2 be now? Well, you now have a general equation for that, and you can conveniently put the numbers in and find v2 in an instant. You have v2 equals, and this equation, which equals 35 meters per second. If in the first case, where v1 equals 10 meters per second, t equals 5 seconds, and d1 plus d2 equals 200 meters, if I had put the numbers in there right at the beginning, then instead of this equation, I would have had this equation, or this one. As you can see, this is a simple algebra equation that you have seen at school many times, and you would solve for x exactly in the same way as explained before. However, if I change the problem statement, then you will have to formulate this equation again. That is why, in science and engineering, it is a good idea to solve your problem in terms of general variables first, and only then put the numbers in. Finally, if you want to check whether your answer is correct, you simply need to take your original equation and see if both sides of the equal sign really are equal. So in the first case, you would have this result, and then in the second case, you would have this result. You can see that both sides of the equal sign are equal, which means that your answers are correct. And now, let's look at the problem that you need to solve.